evening and welcome to another edition of Beer Dad's Beer Reviews with me, David the Beer Dad. Back again to do another beer review. If you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. Hope you've hit that subscribe button. I'm going to do a local brewery beer. Local to me, anyway, up in the northwest. I'm going to do another Claybrow Nano brewery beer, and it's Juicy Lucy. Claybrow Nano are out of, let me just find out, it's on the side here, Skelmersdale, which is half an hour, 45 minutes away from where I am. I had a lot of, I've had a few of the Claybrow stuff, Zulu, Dark Side of the Goon, I've had a breakfast stout, and they've all been great. So hopefully this is going to be no exception. As a Juicy Lucy New England IPA, 6.2% ABV. Says so right at the bottom there. Best before on this one is, we've got a bottled on as well. Bottled on the 1st of June 19, so it's about 2 months old. Best before the 1st of December 19, says so there. With the old address, Claybrow Nano Brewing, 256 Carfield, Claybrow, Skem, Lancashire, WN89DW. You find them on Facebook and find them on Twitter, okay? And again, on the side here, we've got all the ingredients. Malts are pale ale and rolled oats. Whirlpool hops are Galaxy Mosaic and Simcoe. Dry hopped with Galaxy Mosaic. Beautiful. Yeast is Lamond and New England. Ingredients are water, malt, barley, rolled oats, hops, and yeast. Blah blah blah. May contain sediment. Love a bit of sediment. I got this off Adam from the Merseyside Craft Beer Social. Thank you very much, Adam. And it cost him that amount of money. So, without further ado, let's pop a top. Nice bit of smoke out of there. Should have really held that up. Look at that. Oh, hey, I love it. Let's get it in a glass. Try and give this a bit of a softer pour than it did on the last review. So there we go. Beer in a glass. What have we got? We've got ourselves a, for the want of a better word, dirty, burnt, orange coloured beer. Unfiltered, as you'd expect. 2 fingers of slightly off-white, light ivory head. Tightly compact bubbles. No floaters in it yet, but they're probably all at the bottom. Yes, they're all there. Get them in shortly. So, that looks great. Let's get a nose and see what we can smell. Some nice oranges, there's some nice lemons, there's some nice grapefruit coming through. There's a little touch of bitterness, it smells like there's a bit of pine in there. But everything, it just smells like a good, well-made New England IPA. So let's go for the old carbon body. Now I thought that was going to be fairly heavy on the old mouthfeel, and it's not. It's proper light. Carbonation is light to medium. Just kind of pops and zings and it goes. Let's go for a big gobful. It's got a lovely bitterness. Lovely, resinous, piney back end, really nice, dry, that's really good. Fruity up front, oranges, tangerine-ish, something along those lines, but that bitterness, you only get a little bit of the fruit. The bitterness comes in and just whacks you. You can't tell it's a 6.2% beer. I've got no moisture on my tongue. Oh, that's a delight. That is really, really nice. It's refreshing. It's lighter than I thought it was going to be, so it's easy drinking. I thought it might have been with the rolled oats, it may have been a little bit heavy, and maybe a bit of a sort of a heavy body feel, but it hasn't got that. This is a good. Oh, the dryness is lovely. This is a good. Oh, look at that. I'll put the back end in now. It's gone. A sort of a really murky brown. Oh, that's brilliant. The way that's changed. Haha. Citrus fruits up front, like I keep saying. Standard. But that bitterness is fantastic. Really, really nice. Wow, that's good. Lip smacking. Like I said before earlier on, 6.2, you would never know. See, this is what I like. You see, when you get a beer, it puts a smile on your face, okay? You don't have to go into analyse it too deeply. This beer makes me happy, right? And that's what it's all about. And that's what people like Clay Brown are doing, okay? Everything I've had from Clay Brown has made me happy. It's made me pissed, but it's made me happy. And there you go, hand in hand. Excuse me. And when you churn out stuff that makes people happy, you're onto a winner. You really are. And these guys, they're onto a winner because this is just quality. I've heard, this is nothing to do with Clay Brown, so I'm changing the subject a little bit here. As of Monday, Tesco are going to get a new range, and you may have already heard, you may already know. If you follow Domo Beer on Instagram, they're getting a West Coast IPA by Magic Rock and Vocation in. Can't remember what it's called, some hazy long or something like that. But they're getting Cad Water and Brewdog's New England IPA in a can or a bottle. There's a London Brewing Factory beer, I think it is. But there's a wild card raspberry donut stout. They're putting in stouts and West Coast IPAs. Anyway, irrelevant. Let's get back to this. That's brilliant. £3.95 for that is an absolute steal. It really is. You can pick them up, if I remember correctly, and I'm sure Neil the brewer will correct me on this one, but you can get it out of Catop Brewery, Catop bottle shop on the Rainford Bypass, and then you can also get it at Windy Harbour farm shop. Wow, that's good. That's brilliant. They can't put a foot wrong with that. The bitterness, like I keep saying, the bitterness is excellent. It's what makes that beer. It's fruity, it's citrusy, it's all the New England stuff that you want, but the bitterness is great. So, if you're out and about and you happen to see this lurking about in a bottle shop, pick one up, get it down you. Go to Catop on the Rainford Bypass if you're up in the northwest and you're travelling about. Pick up one of these. If you see the Zulu version of this as well, that's really good as well. The Dark Side of the Goon is just what? Yeah, so if you've had this, let me know what you think. Put a little comment below. I'm not sure many people will have had this beer, to be fair. Excuse me. If you like what you see, if you're watching for the first time, like what you see, subscribe, thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't. I'm going to go have a lie down in a dark room because that's so good. Go put this to the recycle. I thought I was going to smash them because cans and bottles are infinitely better. I'll see you in the next one. Hail the ale, happy drinking.